Hey there everybody, up for review today we have a perfume by the perfume house of Jaguar. It's called Vision. This perfume, directed towards men, was released in October of 2010, and it was inspired by the Jaguar model XJ, which is at the beginning of my video in the intro. The fragrance was created by Amandine Marie, who is a apprentice to the great Michel Amarac. You all know his reputation. I'm not really going to get into that. This guy who did this one is a new perfumer though. The only other real thing he's done so far would be Louis Rocha. So if that gives you any idea. I mean, he's done a few other things, but nothing really notable. Now before we start anything in this video, I'm going to just let you know that this is a cheap fragrance. I got this for $20 at a TJ Maxx. The price point on this is simply ridiculous. For what you're buying, this smells like something that you would pick up at a boutique. You should be pleasantly surprised. It smells like something at least $50 more than what you're actually paying for it. A 3.4 ounce of this, like I said, is going to be 20 bucks. I don't think it comes in a 1.7 or anything smaller than that. Not that it needs to. At that cheap, you really aren't gonna really have to, care too much about price. It's great for fall, great for spring, not so great for winter, but you can still wear it in the winter. And it's pretty decent for summer too. I haven't tested in the summer, granted, but the notes in it assure me that it will be great during the summer. Age group for this is going to be more geared toward the high school crowd. I would say between the ages of 15 to 30, you can pull this off very well. After that, this scent isn't really going to be for you, but it's such a weird kind of fragrance. It's not mainstream. It's, sort of TJ Maxx gray market. So older guys probably aren't even going to pick this up. This is more towards the younger crowd anyway. And for the amount of spray, I would go between probably 3 and 5 on this one. It's rather potent, but it's an enjoyable scent. You really probably aren't going to offend anybody with this in the first place. Just try not to destroy anybody with it, just go 3, 4, maybe 5 on a winter day if you want to wear it during winter. Let's go ahead and look at the presentation of Jaguar Vision. And I'm going to throw up the box right now. The reason I'm doing that is because my box is in storage and I'm too lazy to go and get it. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, surely, we'll take a look at the bottle. This bottle is extraordinary, like I said. The whole bottle design was inspired by the Jaguar XJ model. You have a very heavy, I would say this is at least 1.5 pounds worth of glass. Extremely heavy cap, which I believe is slightly magnetic. Really nice sprayer. Let's go ahead and spray some on. Sprayer, I don't know if it's just my model, but is kind of loose. It doesn't really spray so much as it throws out droplets. That's not a huge deal to me, as long as I'm able to spray the perfume wherever. You have all of your information down here, as well as a batch code right here, and it should match the one on your box. I'm not sure where that's at because it's in storage, but look in the common places to find your batch code. It should be on the bottom or on the side or on the back somewhere. But yeah, we have Jaguar Vision, the thick, I believe it's just a really thick plastic. Seems like a chromatized sort of black and silver paint on those. I'm assuming it's auto grade, I'm not sure, because it would be an auto company. Great scent. Now let's get into the way it smells. The note breakdown for this is going to be cardamom, grapefruit, lemon, and pineapple in the top. In the middle we have patchouli, cedar, and apple. In the base we have white musk, amber, and tonka beans. Now this scent on Fragrantica is classified as a woody aromatic, but I would go ahead and say it is a woody oriental. In the top, you get a nice blast of lemons assisted with cardamom. Cardamom, to my nose, always gives a fragrance more of a body odor type of smell. Don't confuse that with BO. I'm talking like skin. I'm talking the natural spiciness that a human has in their odoriferous parts of their body, which sounds kind of crude, but you know exactly what I mean. If you smell your skin, there's a similar scent to that for me, for cardamom, and I get that assisting the pineapple and the lemon perfectly in the top to give sort of a very natural kind of freshness blast in the beginning. And this further leads into the middle, which further assists its spiciness with the patchouli and cedar. Cedar being sweet in the scent and being assisted by apple, not so much apple being an individual note in this scent. Apple is helping the cedar, and patchouli, it's not that heady patchouli that you're used to, but it's a very herbal and clean patchouli, but it still retains its dirtiness. You'll have to give this a sniff to understand what I'm saying. I will also mention that the patchouli in the middle does come off sort of not like a pine tree, but very herbal and sort of sappy, if you know what I'm saying. That might be the amber and tonka beans, but there is a sappiness going along in this perfume that is very, very nice. And in the base, we have sort of a generic dry down to a white musk, amber, tonka beans. I'll tell you that the tonka beans give a very nice sweetness alongside that smooth amber to the white musk, not letting the white musk turn very animalic like it normally does, like in Body Shop White Musk or White Musk Libertine or Azzaro Chrome Sport. Those type of white musks, I like them, but they're too white musky, if you know what I mean. White musk can be done right and it can be done wrong, and this scent is done very correctly, very appropriately. Now I will get into briefly, a lot of people on different sites such as Base Notes and Fragrantica suggest that this smells like Creed Aventus. I for one have never smelled Creed Aventus, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Creed anyway, but for something that's $20 to be even close to smelling like something that would be at a price point of Creed is just astounding. You definitely need to check this out, if only for that fact. This is a great scent, it's very versatile, and I think that this could easily sell for $50-$60 at a normal Macy's or something like that. Well, that's my review for Jaguar Vision, a sweet woody oriental fragrance launched in 2010, which is highly underrated. Give it a try, guys.